This is my first time in a plane. I'm super excited. This is going to be interesting.
We are going to Ynez Airport. All right, you can't take the controls. Just feel it. That's pretty sick, dude. You don't even really need to touch it, to be honest.
1-2 is over Lake Kachuma. It's our final call.
What's your altitude? Are you heading east? What?
Where is heading?
There's someone heading west. He's at 500 feet below us. Here we go, Jacob. Yes, sir.
You guys probably thought I quit YouTube, which I kind of did, so it's fair. But today I'm back and I want to share something with you guys that I've never shared with you before. We're gonna go on a flight, and I brought Jacob.
Yay, let's go, buddy.
Yeah! All right, light, beacon, landing lights, position lights. Lighting good. Check that oil. Just under 5, we got plenty of oil, baby. We're gonna get gas. I'm not gonna check the gas until we get there. Fuel both control lock, master flaps, pitot lights, fuel gauges. All right, ready to go, Jacob.
All right, let's go, brother.
Yeah! All right, passenger brief. Jacob, safety belts. I need to show you how to use that. It'll go over your shoulder and then clip right there.
Oh, that's safe, dude.
Yeah, okay, so air vents. So if you get hot, you can adjust this, don't pull it out. Fire extinguisher, so in the unlikely case of a fire, it's right there. I'll fly the plane. If you're in a position to put the fire out, I think you should do that.
Dude, that's a little baby one.
And then in the case if there's any sort of emergency, we're gonna have a sterile cockpit. So only speak if it's related to the emergency. And then if we have to do some sort of a landing, we'll open the doors and the windows. And once we land, we'll get out.
In the case of an emergency.
In case of emergency, it's very unlikely.
Yeah.
And then you can help me with scanning for traffic as well. So always be looking out of the plane and help me out with that. If you have any questions, concerns, just let me know.
Bet.
All right, here we go, baby. Start, seat track back, avionics off, carb heat off, beacon, mixture, full, rich. Throttle, slight, prime brakes. We don't need to prime it because it's just used. Master on, clear! Mag start. We got oil pressure rising.
Thing's a straight ripper, dude.
Got lights as required. Let's go get some gas. The fun part, getting gas.
Look at that thing. Thing is a straight ripper. Is that a ground clamp?
It is.
Dude, that's amazing.
Gotta ground this puppy.
That's crazy. It's got a grounding clamp.
Can't have no explosions.
No, brother. Definitely not. Oh, it's on top?
Yep.
Well, dang. What kind of fuel is that, Jeff?
100 low lead.
100 octane?
This thing rips.
How much fuel does this thing hold? Like 40 gallons?
40 gallons, yeah. And there's like 4 gallons that are unusable.
See your fueling pose here.
Do I look cute?
You look very demure.
Sorry, what?
You look very demure.
What is that? Wait, what does that mean?
I don't know. My girlfriend says demure, so
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know either. This is my first time in a plane. I'm super excited. This is going to be interesting. What should I expect, Jeff? Nothing?
You should expect a nice, calm flight. Hopefully it's uneventful. An uneventful flight is a good flight.
I'm so excited. This is going to be so legit. How much you get? $5.80 a gallon, brother. That's premium right there. Open this little door. Look how much I have to duck.
Jacob, if you weren't so tall, you wouldn't have to duck at all.
I'll just trim my legs.
Just trim them off.
My seatbelt, not exactly the tightest thing ever, but we'll be all right.
Gosh, it's hot.
It's pretty toasty, brother.
Clear.
All right, Jacob. This is going to be legit, brother. So guys, I guess you're wondering what the plan is. We are going to Ynez Airport. There's a cool little town that we can go get lunch. It's like a Dutch town. It's called Solvang, and they have famous able skiers. It's really good. The mission today is to get there successfully, have a fun flight with Mr. Jacob. This is my first one ever. All right, I'm going to talk to ground really quick. Ynez ground, November 5156 Juliet at checkpoint 1. Taxi to the blast fence.
I'm 556 Juliet, Ynez ground. You plan on departing?
Yes, we plan on departing. 56 Juliet.
56 Juliet, 55 information whiskey.
We have a whiskey, 56 Juliet.
56 Juliet, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha Charlie.
16 right, taxi via Alpha Charlie, 56 Juliet. Got our taxi clearance. So see that line right there? The yellow and black line? Yep, I cannot cross that unless I get a clearance. Or we're in big trouble.
Taxi via Alpha to Southwest via.
Mixture best power, primer and lock, brakes, 1700 RPM. So this is called a run-up check, basically testing some of the motor and everything. Mixture best power, wait, I already did that. Oil pressure, make sure EGTs are good. Yeah, dude. Left, magneto. Good drop. Right magneto. Drop. Carb heat. Okay, we got a drop. Vacuum is in the green. Amps volts 0. Oil temp and pressure in the green. Idle check closed. Everything's good. We got a run up checklist complete.
Notice to airman runway 16 right, melter out of service runway 16 left, pattern altitude 170. 2 feet mean sea level. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Whiskey.
What was that guy, dude? That sounds like a freaking robot.
It is a robot. I'm checking. It's an automated terminal information service, so it tells you all the weather, the wind. I actually have a digital ATIS here too. So he said info whiskey, that's the W. So 0 knots, so there's no wind. 10 statute miles, visibility clear. Temperature 28, dew point 12. Altimeter 3004. All right, so we are ready for a right crosswind departure. Van Nuys Tower, November 5156 Juliet, holding short at runway 16 right at Charlie, requesting a right crosswind departure.
Cessna 5156 Juliet, Van Nuys Tower, squawk 0210, turn right crosswind at the flood basin, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
0210 right at the flood basin, clear for takeoff, runway 16 right, 56 Juliet. Okay, lights, camera, action.
Here we go.
Are you ready, Jacob?
Yeah, this is gonna be sick, brother. Dude, give her the beans.
Full power. All right, here's the green, airspeed alive. Here we go. Zephyr 56 Juliet.
Number 56 Juliet, affirmative. Traffic in trail a half a mile will overtake on your south side. Ynez indicates 2,400.
Okay, we'll be paying attention for that. Traffic 56 Juliet.
Number 56 Juliet, would you like flight following with SoCal?
I was going to request that, yes, 56 Juliet.
What's your destination?
San Ynez. How you feeling, Jacob?
Dude, I'm doing good. I'm just staying quiet so you can hear the ATC.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, no problem, brother.
One thing that's really cool about San Ynez Airport is they have airport cars. Hopefully, there's this one called the Cream Lincoln.
The Korean Lincoln. That does not sound like a good car to be in.
It's going to do the job. It's going to take us from the airport, and it's going to get us to Solvang. Hopefully. So you guys are probably all wondering, we haven't uploaded in like 4 months, but yeah, you know, things change. All good things must come to an end, but you know what, maybe the flight vlogs are going to be a thing. But Jacob, why don't you tell everyone what you've been up to lately?
Well, I have been up to starting my own business, obviously looking for other work as well, but just starting my own business doing little homemade plaques. So I've been trying to sell some products online, so that's been an experience because I've never owned a business before like that, so it's an interesting endeavor to be able to try and get everything figured out.
Yeah.
And it's been rough on certain occasions, but it's been good, just like learning. No matter how many times you fail, you can't succeed without failure. So
you know what I heard once? Failure is first attempt in learning. F-A-I-L. So, no, it's good.
Don't be risks.
But that's approach 128.65.
128.65, 56 Juliet.
Number 45 Yankee, Point Magoo approach 124.
Point Magoo approach, number 5156 Juliet, with you at 5500.
Yeah. Number 5156 Juliet, Magoo approach, altimeter 3007.
3007, 56 Juliet. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. Did he give you like a heading change?
No. So there's different controllers around Southern California. So they like have control of certain areas. So when we took out Van Nuys, it's SoCal approach. This area, as we get towards Camarillo, is called Point Magoo approach. When we get closer to San Ynez, we Santa Barbara approach. So it's just, they have different control. They're called Tracons.
So they're just confirming your heading, your speed, your
Well,
altitude.
he passed me to a different one. So I was getting to the edge of his area. He has to then put me on the next one. So I just call them and, let them know so we have the two-way communication.
Oh, okay, cool.
So if you guys are wondering what I've been up to is I've obviously been flying. Right now I'm going for my instrument rating. I've had my private pilot's license for quite a bit actually. About when I started the Danger Bros channel with Chris, that's when I got my license. But I kind of stopped flying because the channel was just kind of taking over and stuff and it was doing well. So I've been doing that, getting my instrument rating. My goal is to ultimately get good to the airlines. So, but if the flight vlogs do well, I'll probably keep doing them anyways just because I think it's fun. But I'm actually very excited for this flying journey.
Well, there is a bigger red knob that's on the bottom.
So that's the mixture. So if we pull that out, the engine will just stop. So the way you lean it is you pull it out and then you wait till you kind of hear a slight engine roughness and then you make it slightly rich until the RPM peaks. So I just leaned it out. But one thing you'll notice, the temperature gauge, it rose.
Oh, yeah, it's going to go way up because you're running lean. It's going to get hotter. Yeah.
So I usually try to keep an eye on that. If it's like getting close, I'll just be a little bit more rich than necessary.
That red needle is kind of the max that they want you to go to.
Yeah, exactly.
As you get hotter than that, you're going to start breaking stuff.
Yeah, so it's good to pay attention to the temperature. Don't want to have an engine fire, but this is a cool tool here. This is our GPS system, so it'll like kind of transmit the information of the plane. It won't pick up every plane if it doesn't have it, but that's what that guy is. And those are the frequencies that we're talking to tower on.
It's pretty cool how our ground speed has gone up significantly. Yeah, you can see our ground speed is like right there. 83.3456789 knots. That's sick.
So hopefully we'll see the ocean a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of cloudy out
We
there.
got that marine layer. What's one thing that you miss about working at Danger Bros and one thing you don't miss?
One thing I miss a lot is just be creative and build stuff. And also, of course, like the fellowship just at Danger Bros was so awesome. Like being able to go and work with your friends every single day. Like we all were just like best buds and like literally hanging out every day, just messing around and having a good time building stuff. Like, you know, that was a lot of fun for me and everyone else, I'd assume. But one thing I definitely don't miss was just how chaotic it was. You know, like
schedule.
Yeah, like in YouTube, there's only so much you can plan for. Well, I guess in any job really, there's only so much you can plan for, and so when things just didn't go right or something went wrong or something wasn't working properly with a build, it's like, okay, well now we need to like rethink of what we're doing. And you know, those times when you do a build and you spend a lot of time on it, but then we end up not using it because it just didn't work. You know, like the diner. That was a situation that really sucked, was the diner, because like you guys didn't see it.
The boat train.
The boat train was an idea that was very cool on paper.
It led to somewhat of our demise.
But yeah, but in reality, like it was very optimistic and it was a little crazy, but I was down with it. I was like, let's try it. Like it would be cool, but we floated the diner. Long story short, and it almost tipped over with Colby on it, so it was not safe. We could not take it out, and that was a bummer. Like we literally had to break that apart, and that was kind of sad because there a lot of time and effort went into building that thing, but no one could actually, we couldn't use it. We couldn't put it out in the water and serve hot dogs and hamburgers to people.
You know, I am glad though that we ended up getting the houseboat done though. Like,
yeah, no, that was super
that
cool.
felt, because I was like sitting at my house for a few months and I was just like staring at it. And I was like, this thing's just gonna sit here and go to waste.
Yeah, now someone bought it.
Yeah, someone did buy it.
Which is so mind-boggling to me. Because anytime, we always build crazy stuff. We built the key truck camper, we built the bike campers, we built all these crazy contraptions that were actually pretty like practical, like they're pretty sick, but like never were able to sell them ever.
Yeah.
Like we would always try and sell these things after we make them, but they're just so one-off and crazy that I think it just didn't work. Of course, people would like, you know, they'd be like, hey, I take this for free, I'll give you $20. Right? But that's about it.
All right, you can't take the controls. Just feel it.
That's pretty sick, dude. You don't even really need to touch it, to be honest. When you have an instructor, it just makes it so much more comfortable.
It does. It really does. Okay, I'm going to start prepping for landing, but we're probably going to land on runway 26 because the wind is coming from the west. So, yeah, we're basically going to make left traffic. Traffic pattern altitude is 1,674. So, yeah, this is an untowered airport. So, we'll basically be making position reports and listening for other aircraft making position reports. And you kind of just have to, you know, look out for other planes. And, you know, if there's one ahead of you, you got to let it land. And it's a little bit different than towered.
Well, because the tower does everything for you.
Yeah, they really help you. They clear the land. They help, you know, route you around traffic. It's a little different procedure. I actually have the runway in sight right now. Santa Barbara approach, November 5156 Juliet. I'd like to request a descent and also a frequency change.
November 56 Juliet, radar services terminated. Squawk 1200. Change to advisory frequency approved. Good day.
All right, Squawk 120. Change to advisory frequency. Have a good day. 56 Juliet. Okay, so now we're going to get the AWAS on this. So maybe it's that calm. Weird.
Santa Ynez Airport.
There we go.
Automated weather observation 1947 Zulu. Wind 240 at 11 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 28 Celsius. Dew point 14 Celsius. Altimeter 3,004 inches of mercury. Remarks. Density altitude 2,400.
Cool. I got the weather, got the altimeter setting, so that's weather checklist. So now I'm going to start giving position reports where we are about 13 nautical miles from the runway. So I'll start making reports over the runway. Yeah, we want to really be scanning for traffic. I don't hear anyone yet, so could be that it's not too busy.
Santa Ynez traffic, Cessna 658 is over Lake Kachuma. It's our final call.
What's your altitude? Are you heading east? What? Got so in Lake Kachuma, he didn't even give us his altitude.
That he's above the lake.
Yeah, I know he's above the lake, but I don't know where he is, what direction he's heading.
We'll keep a lookout.
Next flight traffic Cessna 1264 uniform over Canyon.
Okay, so we're actually picking someone up right there.
Traffic, Ynez, still 565 We're actually, we're pointed to east end of Lake Kachuma. We're bound for the upwind entry 26, sending us.
Good, Cuba.
Okay, so we got a couple planes that we gotta look out for. There's someone heading west, kind of over the left side of Lake Kachuma. He's at 500 feet below us. Sending us traffic, Skyhawk 5156 Juliet over Lake Kachuma, descending from 4,300 feet right now. We are 10 nautical miles east of the airfield. We're gonna enter left traffic. Crossing center field, sending us traffic. I got the traffic in sight right there.
Conkle Field traffic, green and white Cessna's about 5 to the northwest, descending through 1,800 feet. We'll be entering left-hand traffic 26 in a willy-nilly fashion. Conkle Field.
Where did you say you had that traffic in sight?
Yeah, he passed us.
Oh, he did?
Behind us now.
It's crazy how you see that, dude. So that dude is like on the water almost.
Yeah, he's low. Yeah, I'm like super rusty with traffic freaking reports.
Hey, but it's good that we're doing it. That you're doing it then, because you're just gonna get
Okay,
used to
that's
it.
Oh, actually, I see the helicopter. I see that guy. He's actually hovering right over the lake. Yeah, I got the helicopter. That's cool. Just hovering right above the water.
Yeah, that's super sick.
I'm gonna give a report. How far are we from the runway? We are 5 miles east. San Ynez, Skyhawk 5156 Juliet, 5 miles east of runway 22. We are going to be entering left traffic. We're going to be crossing center field and entering the downwind San Ynez traffic.
Green and white Cessna's left base, Conkle Field, full stop.
Okay, 2100. We're almost at traffic pattern altitude. Here we go. We're going to enter left downwind midfield. San Ynez traffic, Skyhawk 5156 Juliet. We are going to be crossing midfield, runway 26 on the north. Here we go, Jacob.
Yes, sir.
San Ynez traffic, Skyhawk 5156 Juliet, turning base, runway 26, San Ynez.
San Ynez, runway 26 on the bike, push that by, runway 26, San Ynez.
That was a terrible traffic pattern. San Ynez traffic, Skyhawk 5156 Juliet on final runway 26, San Ynez.
And San Ynez, let me to do my radar in left pattern for runway 26 at the moment.
Nice, brother. It's so cool how you came in short right there and then just gassed it out.
San Ynez traffic, Skyhawk 5156 Juliet off the active, full stop, San Ynez.
San Ynez traffic, Ynez, go follow the train flight. We're on the upwind 26, San Ynez.
We made it, Jacob!
You freaking made it, brother.
Yeah, so that was a decent flight. Took about an hour, but you know, pretty standard flight, not too eventful. Now we're gonna go hopefully get the airport car and
what do they call it? The Cream Lincoln?
It's the Cream Lincoln. Let's see if it's there. Jacob, the Cream Lincoln's not here, bro.
It's not?
No, but there's some other ones. This is the Cream Lincoln one.
No. What about the Highlander? The Toyota's always the move, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, it's got a fob too. Let's go.
It
Yeah,
works.
that's fancy.
Let's see if this puppy starts.
Oh yeah.
Jacob, have you ever been to Solvang?
No, I've never been anywhere near here, I don't think.
So we're kind of in like wine country right now.
This is super cool. I've never even heard of this town, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's like an old Dutch town. But I figured, you know, we could grab some lunch, Jacob, and you gotta try the Able Skeevers a la mode.
I'm gonna try the Able Skeever. Wait, you said it has ice cream in it?
The a la mode version has ice cream. We made it.
We made it, bro.
Ready for some food?
I am.
All right, let's go get some. Oh yes, these look fire. It's definitely worth the flight. Normally it's a 3-hour drive to get here. We got here in 1 hour.
We time traveled.
We time traveled. Guys, we just got back to the airport and the Cream Lincoln is here. I literally wanted to take the Cream Lincoln, bro. Well, we didn't get Able Skeevers because we had a cheeseburger and we were both full. So, didn't have Able Skeevers, but we made it.
It was fun.
Master on. Clip!
We got oil pressure, we have oil temperature rising, lights as required, mixture as required, seat belts, harness. Don't put my harness on. There we go. right, I think we're ready to go. Jacob.
Sick, brother.
We got no one on final. I don't see anyone in the pattern. I don't hear anybody, so I think we're ready to go.
Shut the windows.
Saying as traffic, Skyhawk 5156 Juliet taking the active runway 26 left, downwind departure, San Ynez. All right, Jacob, time to fly. Airspeed alive, suction in the green, oil pressure, oil temperature in the green, 55, roll out. Saying as traffic, Skyhawk 5156 Juliet turning downwind, runway 26, left downwind departure, San Ynez. All right, folks, well, that's going to conclude our flight blog. Jacob, what would you say you would rate this flight blog?
I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. This
Pretty
was
fun,
sick.
dude.
This was sick.
First time in a little airplane?
First time in a little airplane, and it was dope, dude.
Would you do it again?
Absolutely. This is so cool.
Would you fly with me again?
Yeah, I think so. You're a good pilot, brother.
So I didn't make you too scared?
Nah, brother, you're good.
All right, so that's a victory. So let us know what you guys think about the flight vlogs in the comment section below, and we're going to give it a nice little time-lapse home.